Hello, friends. Our wonder story for this week is called What Makes the Seasons? And it is written by, the author is Megan Montague Cash. And she wrote the words and drew the pictures, which means she is the author and the illustrator of our story. So, friends, can you remember what some of the seasons are? In this story, we're going to learn about a lot of the seasons. What are some seasons that you can remember? Good. How about the season we're in right now? What season are we in? The season of spring, right? It's so beautiful. We see all the new flowers blooming. Good. And there's winter when it's snowing. Fall when the leaves are changing and it starts to get colder. And of course, the season that's coming next month, summer. We're gonna be having a lot of sunshine in summertime. So good, we're gonna learn a little bit about those seasons and kind of why the seasons happen. So let's go ahead and get started on our story. What makes the seasons? The day began with sprinkling rain tapping at the window pane. Rain has turned the sky to gray. Our snowman friend has gone away. So that means the snowman has melted, the snowman that he made in winter. Fresh green leaves are peeking out. What makes this their time to sprout? Remember, sprout was one of our words we learned about in our book last week, how the plant starts sprouting. That means they start to grow a little bit. They're not totally grown yet. They're just sprouting, coming up a little bit. Spring's mild weather wakes the seeds, bringing showers each seed needs. So in the spring, we see more rain so that the plants can grow. Spring was here, but couldn't stay. Spring left on a summer's day. Plants that once were hardly there now have flowers everywhere. So in the summertime, all the flowers have totally grown. You can see before they were just little plants sprouting, and now they're a full flower. Good. Are you growing any things right now in the spring weather that you're hoping will grow to be a big plant? Awesome. Each tree and weed and lima bean shows its favorite shade of green. Why is this a growing season? Plants grow tall, but what's the reason? What do you think? Why do you think all the plants grow so tall in the summertime? Look at all those beautiful flowers and trees. Good guess. Let's see what they say. Plants grow best in summer light, when days are long and warm and bright. So the plants grow so well in the summertime because there's so much sunshine to give them light that they need to grow. Good. And what else do we see this girl is doing in the summertime? Yeah, she has a pet turtle, it looks like, a pet cat. She's kind of looking at them with a magnifying glass, which you can use to see something up close and get a better look at it. And she's also spending her time drawing pictures. Looks like there's some beach chairs out there, or just some lounge chairs that you could sit on. There's a hat that maybe she was wearing when she was sitting on the chairs to protect her skin and her face from the sun. Good noticing, friends. But when the summer days are done, the autumn days have just begun. The sun grows dim, the wind blows cold. Green leaves turn to red and gold. Do you remember we noticed that in the fall? How all the leaves were changing? Yeah, good. And look, it's getting windy. Her hair is blowing. The colored leaves dance all around because it's so windy, but why do leaves fall to the ground? Do you like to make piles of leaves in the fall? I love that too, it's so fun. In all the leaves on all the trees are teeny tree food factories. Leaves use sun to make the food. When there's less sun, leaves come unglued. So because there isn't as much sun in the fall, they aren't making as much food, and so they start to fall off the trees, like you see in the fall. The weather brought a change last night. Winter turned the world white. So here we are in the season of winter. Puffy flakes swirled high and low. Snow makes flurries. What makes snow? What do you think makes snow? Those are some good ideas. Let's see. Oh, look at all these fun things she's doing in the snow. In chilly clouds, the raindrops freeze. It's one of winter's recipes. So when the weather gets really cold, the raindrops start to freeze and then they turn into snow. So instead of rain coming down, the snow is coming down from the sky. Look at, oh my goodness. That is so fun. Oh my goodness, look, they're going sledding. That makes me want to go sledding. It's one of my favorite things to do in the winter. Oh, and they're building things with the snow. Oh, that is so fun. Winter is a time for sleep. Trees are resting, seeds will keep. Many creatures sleep and wait. Winter's time to hibernate. Can you say hibernate with me? Hibernate. Very good. So when they say that the animals they hibernate, the animals are hibernating in the winters. That means that they're sleeping in the winter and staying warm and cozy, and they sleep all through the winter until it becomes warmer in the spring and the animals start to come out again. But what controls the seasons change, and what makes weather rearrange? Let's see. Earth's yearly trip around the sun affects the seasons one by one. So every day the Earth moves a little bit around the sun, like you can see in the picture. And so that makes the seasons change because the Earth isn't staying in the same place. It's moving around the sun, so the sun is hitting the Earth in different spots in different ways. Isn't that cool? In summer, when the days are long, the sun shines down both hot and strong. While winter has the shortest days, less time for Earth to get warm rays. So there isn't as much sunshine, and the days are shorter in the winter. So there's not as much sunshine during the day. But when you have a winter day in summer, it's summer, half the world away. If summer blossoms open wide, it's winter on Earth's other side. So if we're feeling summer weather, another part of the world is feeling very cold winter weather. Because the sun is, because of where the Earth is around the sun. Seasons change 4 times a year. When each one ends, the next one's here. Enjoying changes one by one makes the season so much fun. The end. All right, friends. Good job. So what were some of the seasons we learned about in our story? Good. We learned about the season we're in right now, which is spring. Very good. We also learned about winter, where the snow is coming down. We learned about fall, where the leaves are changing colors. And we learned about summer, where the sun is shining so strong. Good job. So what I want you to do, now that we've heard our story and learned a little bit more about the seasons and why they change, I would like you to draw a picture of one of the seasons. So you're going to pick one of the ones we just talked about, and I want you to draw a picture with as much detail as you can. So draw as many things as you can to show what that season looks like. So if you were going to do winter, you could draw snow falling, you could draw snowmen and sledding and things that you might be doing in the winter weather. If you were going to draw fall, you can draw the leaves falling off the trees and maybe piles of leaves that you could have raked with your mom and dad, or maybe a brother and sister. And in the spring, you could draw all the flowers, all the green leaves growing on the trees, just starting to blossom. And then in the summertime, you could show the super sunshine and maybe some things that you do in the summer weather, like maybe go to the beach or spend more time outside in the parks and things like that. All right, friends, so I can't wait to see all the things you draw about. I will see you next time. Bye.